Hey, what's up guys? Dixby1 HD here and welcome back to episode number 16 of our F1 2012 Caterham career mode. And in today's episode we have got the Korean Grand Prix. And before we get into qualifying, make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you are enjoying this series. Make sure you subscribe for more. And let's get into qualifying here for the Korean Grand Prix. Right, okay, qualifying day here for the Korean Grand Prix. Right, okay, qualifying does come to a close and it is Sebastian Vettel that does take pole position for the Korean Grand Prix. Had a two-time world champion Fernando Alonso in P2 with Fernando Alonso's former McLaren teammate and seven-time world champion Lewis Hamilton starting in P3. Mark Webber in the other Red Bull, he's starting in fourth ahead of 2009 world champion Jenson Button in 5th. 2007 world champion Kimi Raikkonen, he's going to be starting in 6th ahead of his Lotus teammate Roman Grosjean in 7th. Felipe Massa in 8th ahead of 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher in 9th, and 2016 world champion Nico Rosberg in the other Mercedes rounding out the top 10. So let's get into race day here for the Korean Grand Prix. Right, okay, here we are then. Ready for the Korean Grand Prix. 28 laps ahead of us this afternoon. So in terms of the strategy, we're going to be starting on the option tyres. Pitting lap 7 for a fresh set of the option tyres. And then we're going to be taking a set of the prime tyres to the checkered flag. There is meant to be some rain at some point in this Grand Prix, so you never know. We might have to pit for the intermediates or the wet tyres. So let's just jump straight into the Korean Grand Prix. Right, okay, here we are then, ready, down on the grid, ready for the Korean Grand Prix. 28 laps ahead of us this afternoon, and it's lights out, and away we go for the Korean Grand Prix. Oh my gosh, I've gone horribly wide, no! Apparently we did do an illegal overtake there, but we are going to get back past Paul di Resta. So we're going to get past the Williams of Pastor Maldonado up into 16th. Oh, Oh no. Yep. Contact. Whoa. Okay. Another illegal overtake, apparently. On Pastor Maldonado, as we're going to very aggressively get past Paul di Resta. So we're going to retake 17th place. Okay, so we are going to make the move on Maldonado up into, so we are going to go up into 16th place. Okay, which is exactly the start we needed. If you guys did miss the last, if you guys did miss the last episode of our F1 2012 Caterham career mode around the Japanese Grand Prix around Suzuka, I would definitely recommend checking that one out if you guys haven't already. And also, if you guys haven't seen the latest episode of our F1 25 Racing Bulls career mode, I would definitely recommend checking that one out if you guys haven't already. Of course, we are still doing the so yeah, if you guys did miss the recent episode of that, we recently did the Dutch Grand Prix around Circuit Zandvoort, so I would definitely recommend checking that one out if you guys haven't already. Okay, so on to lap 3 out of 28.
We think there's a chance of light rain in 15 minutes time. 15 minutes.
Okay, copy. So 15 minutes until light rain conditions. Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
3 plus gap to the car behind. 3 plus.
Just took way too much of the of the curb there.
We've run the numbers. Maldonado is likely to pit within 5 laps.
Okay, copy. So Pastor Maldonado, he is going to be pitting in about 5 laps time. So the team want us to finish in 18th place. Of course, the Korean Grand Prix is a track we don't have on the calendar anymore. So yeah, so it's nice to drive around the circuit. I haven't driven around much I haven't driven around much, which is cool. Okay. Okay, so 10 minutes until the light rain. Here comes Pastor Maldonado. We do manage to stay ahead of the Williams as we are on to the penultimate lap before we dive in to the pits. copy. Okay, Daniel Ricciardo, he has got past the Maldonado. Go. So we are going to be boxing at the end of this lap.
We're just ahead of Ricardo.
Yeah, copy.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
Yeah, copy. Whoa. Okay, box, box, box. Okay, 4.9-second pit stop.
Watch out for traffic as you rejoin the track.
Oh no.
We've put a new set of the option tyres on the car. That leaves just one stop remaining.
So we got our teammate just ahead of us, Heikki Kovalainen.
Looks like we might have light rain in about 5 minutes.
Okay, so we've got light rain.
Our data is showing that the car ahead is likely to be running in fuel conservation mode. His times will be slightly slower than normal.
Oh. Okay, so we have got the move done on our teammate Heikki Kovalainen.
There are quite a few cars in the pits right now. Watch out for cars exiting the pit. Next up is one of the Williams.
Okay, so we've got Pasta Maldonado
Heikki has just come into the pit.
just ahead.
The car ahead is running on the prime tyre. We have an advantage here.
Yep, copy.
Maldonado's next. Line him up for a pass.
So we've got Daniel Ricciardo in the Toro Rosso, just ahead. Fernando Alonso.
It's starting to rain. It's just light at the moment, but if it worsens, we'll need to switch to inters or wet.
Okay, round we go. think we might bot. I'm very, very tempted to
Keep the car ahead
box
under
it.
pressure. He might make a mistake. The gap is only 10 seconds.
I'm very, very tempted to box. Yeah.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power.
Yeah, yeah, it's time for inters. Yeah, we are going to we are going to bring the car in at the end of this lap, put on the intermediate tyres. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it is literally like driving on ice. It is. Oh my gosh.
We're seeing some good times set by drivers on intermediates. Pit in and get your tyres changed.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, mate. Trying to
There's a
get.
gap of 12 seconds between you and the next guy. Let's push now and see if we can bring that time down.
Okay, so intermediate tyres. Right, let's just confirm that's what we're going
Intermediate tyres
on
confirmed.
to. There we go. Hopefully a nice, clean, tidy stop.
Go now. There's some traffic at the pit exit. Watch out as you rejoin the track. You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres. The race officials have disabled DRS due to the weather conditions. Is the gap to you in the next car. 3 seconds.
So I just want to have a look at the race director. Is there anyone on wet tyres? So no, everyone is on intermediates. Okay.
We're 4 places below where we need to be. Find your rhythm and try to pick up your pace.
I'll be tempted to put wet tyres on.
Okay, wet tyres for next box.
Because,
Expect
yeah.
the rain to ease up a bit in around 10 minutes. Be aware.
Oh my gosh.
Be aware, we think the car behind is trying to save fuel. Wet tyres for next box. the next box.
So we are going to put the full wets onto the car.
Exit now. The track is clear. Track is clear.
Okay.
There's a gap of 3 seconds between you and the car behind. See if you can increase the gap.
These full wet tyres definitely do feel a lot better.
We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap. It looks like the rain might ease up a little in the next 5 minutes.
Okay, so the rain is going to be easing up a bit in about 5 minutes' time. Okay, so Carter Kane currently 4.3 seconds up the road. So let's see if we can try and close up to the HRT. Oh man, the grip feels so much better on these full wet tyres compared to the Inters. Okay, so we might have a chance of catching up to Carter Kane. Going for it. Yeah. There we go. So Carter Kane has been navigated. Up next, our teammate Heikki Kovalainen in the other Caterham.
Carter Kane's just behind you. He's 1 second behind. Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power.
So Carter Kane really is going for it. Oh. No. Bit of a correction there on the steering. I really do wish I pitted for the full wet tyres in the first place. Okay, here we go. Go. Okay, so we are going to get the jump on Charles Pitt.
Coming to the pit.
So our teammate Kovalainen has dived in.
Be putting intermediates on. Keep your eye on the conditions and come in if you need to.
Yeah, copy. I think at the moment we just stick with the full wet
Looks like the weather's
tyres.
going to improve shortly. We expect the rain to stop in the next couple of laps.
Okay, so the rain is going to be improving, but yeah, these full wet tyres definitely have got the best grip. Oh, come on. Oh, bit of a slide there. Thankfully we did manage to get the car
The gap between you and
going pretty quick.
The car behind is on standard revs. Car behind is running standard revs. You're leading Pig by 5 seconds. There's a 5-second gap to Pig.
So let's have a look at the race director. So, so everyone is on inters. Okay. So. Whoa.
Intermediate tyres for next box. Intermediate tyres. We're slightly down on where we expected to finish. Keep pushing.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to box at the end of this lap, go back onto the inters, and
We're just 5 seconds behind peak. Keep pushing.
okay, intermediate tyres onto the car.
Confirmed.
Okay, 4.3.
Watch out for traffic as you rejoin the track.
Okay, still, the track is still very damp, so it's not, so we're not quite at dry tyres just yet. So we have got the HRT of CATERHAM just ahead.
Okay, we need you to make way for the car behind.
There goes Fernando Alonso.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power. You need to let the car behind you pass. He's not racing you for position.
Okay, there goes Sebastian Vettel and
Up to the car ahead. It's currently 2 seconds.
Lewis Hamilton. There's CATERHAM, we're going to go for it, and we're going to get past the HRT, which is good. Oh, come on, get going. on. Oh. It's been a very tough race in terms of the tricky conditions we've driven in. No.
Watch out for the car behind. He's only...
Damn it. Okay, try that again. Okay. I think that's our teammate just ahead. And it is our teammate. Break. Okay, round we go. Okay, penultimate lap, Korean Grand Prix. We're going for it. And we are going to get past our teammate, Heikki Kovalainen. Blue flags.
The car immediately behind through. You're not racing him.
There goes Mark Webber. Goes Felipe Massa. No, you're kidding me. Damn it, man. Okay, so Jenson Button will win the Korean Grand Prix, and in a very chaotic race in terms of the tricky conditions, we are going to hold on for P20. So there we go then, taking a look at our race results from the Korean Grand Prix, and it is Jenson Button that does take home the race victory, ahead of two-time world champion Fernando Alonso in P2, with four-time world champion Sebastian Vettel rounding out the podium finishers, Lewis Hamilton finishing in 4th, Mark Webber in 5th, Felipe Massa in 6th, Roman Grosjean in 7th, Michael Schumacher excuse me, finishing in 8th, Kimi Kobayashi in 9th, and 2007 world champion Kimi Raikkonen rounding out the top 10. So taking a look at the Drivers' Championship standings, Fernando Alonso does have a 3-point lead over Lewis Hamilton going into the final few races of the season, with Jenson Button in P3, Sebastian Vettel in 4th, Mark Webber in 5th, Michael Schumacher in 6th, Sergio Perez in 7th, Nico Rosberg in 8th, Felipe Massa in 9th, Kimi Kobayashi in 10th, with Roman Grosjean in 11th, 2 points ahead of his Lotus teammate Kimi Raikkonen. We're in 13th, Jean-Eric Vergne 14th, 1 point ahead of Pastor Maldonado in 15th, with Nico Hulkenberg with just the 1 point, and Bruno Senna as well with also just the 1 point. And it is just Paul di Resta, Daniel Ricciardo, Pedro de la Rosa, Heikki Kovalainen, Charles Pic, Naren Carter-Kane and Timo Glock all yet to score points this season. So, taking a look at the Constructors' Championship standings, McLaren do still lead the way. They have got a 130-point lead over Red Bull in P2, Ferrari in 3rd, Mercedes in 4th, Sauber in 5th, Lotus in 6th, ourselves in 7th, Williams in 8th, level on points with 9th place Toro Rosso, and it is just Force India, the final team, to score a point, with HRT and Marussia still yet to score points this season. But that is going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys have, make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe for more, and I will see you guys for some more sim racing content very soon.